Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel Part 74, 75. All I know is that we're old as hell, man. We're entering into the last stages of our life apparently, as we just forever age, as this Let's Play will never end. What's up, children? So your mommy and daddy finally made up? Good for you, Annie. Oh, we have to go check in on a meal, see how that's going. Mommy and Daddy stopped fighting now. They're still acting kind of awkward, but they're trying. Seeing them get along makes me happy too. Well, that's good. That's the power of a workers' strike. You know? It took what, like 2 days of the dude not getting dinner, and he cracked. He's like, okay, fine, I won't be an asshole anymore. I'm so lucky to have a husband like Harrison. He helps me out with the chores and even works extra hard so he can take us to events like the summer festival. So I decided to knit a sweater for him to show my appreciation. I'm not exactly a professional knitter though, so it may take a while. Can we get a sweater? We did save your child, kind of, if you don't think about it. So what are we doing? This is a new day. We're at the very start of the Freed era. We haven't talked to anybody yet. Guys, what are you doing over there? I was lucky enough to catch a glimpse of Prince Oliver as he passed by in his limousine the other day. And while it only lasted a fleeting moment, I could tell immediately what a fine man he's become. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I never thought I could be so moved by a single second. Things are always buzzing around here whenever the Academy Festival starts closing in. I was just talking to Julia next door about how close it's getting too. This is one of those things I love about Trista. What's up, Monica? Laura's so much easier to approach these days. Don't tell her I told you, but we even go shopping together. What? I'm not gonna lie, I was too intimidated to even look Laura in the eye at first, but now I can happily say that we're friends. We got all sorts of students showing up to buy equipment and stuff whenever the Academy Festival starts closing in. Keeps us nice and busy. You usually get loads of customers during the festival too, so I gotta make sure we're ready for things to get even busier. We should stock up on ingredients, man. It is time to become the food master. Now that we actually have money for the first time in our lives. Yo, why do we have so many tomatoes? But like, if I go to recipe, do we have everyone? No. Dude, making food's just a pain in the ass because you never have everyone available when I think about it. There are cute girls out there, and I'm gonna be the one to photograph them. Just be sure to get their permission first. Fuck that! Sure, whatever you say. This isn't good for my heart. We came by to take some extra photos for the exhibit. Now, Rex has a knack for capturing people's expressions, so that's what he's shooting. Meanwhile, I'm focusing on more scenic, artistic shots. Maybe some noble will hit on me if I... hit on me if my outfit for the festival is super cute. It's every girl's dream. Is it, though? Then my mind's made up. Let's take this festival by storm. I mean, I think every girl's dream is just to be born rich so that you don't have to worry about that. I see that things have gotten pretty busy over at Thor's. You're all preparing for the Academy Festival, I take it. I'm looking forward to it myself, so allow me to wish you all good luck. We okay? Many students have made their way into town, I see. Watching students scurry about in preparations is one of the finest sights of the season. Fellow students, I implore you, do everything in your power to deliver us a fantastic festival. I quiver with excitement at the thought of a splendid festival. Best of luck, fellow students. As was the case last year, Master Vincent seems intent on helping with festival preparations as little as possible. Regardless, I'm sure he has every hope of enjoying the festival without any guilt or regard for his current laziness. As do I. So what happens if she opens our eyes? Does, like, the world end? She's a being of unknowable power. Oh, come on, you diddy. Can I have a food stall without wasabi? Or yakisoba? Becky, let's talk turkey here. We'll be getting customers from all over Erebonia. You can't honestly expect something that people only eat in Celtic to sell. I've run the numbers, and we can make a hefty profit on crepes thanks to the ingredients being so cheap to stock up on. Hey, who cares about that? Customers want to eat yakisoba, so I'm going to give them yakisoba. You can't be too stubborn for her own good. Why can't you just use a little bit of common sense? Also, I feel like we're getting like very tiny amounts of stutter. May have to restart the game or something. Ah, you're daft, Hugo. Customers don't want to see the food they can get have anywhere else. Are you already drinking at this time of day? Yeah. I'm just in the mood for a quiet drink today. That's odd. But never mind me, you should be more worried about coming up with some brilliant idea for the festival. Me and my drink will be waiting right here for the good news. He seems a bit out of sorts today. Not now, later. Sarah seems awfully out of sorts today. It's like she's a completely different person. What happened to the lazy alcoholic we all know and love? You've heard about how Crossbell's trade conference was targeted by terrorists, right? And then Crossbell went on and declared their independence. If that's not one thing, it's another. Our world is more terrifying by the day. Peace is too much to hope for, it seems. Well, they didn't declare their independence yet. We haven't quite made it to that point in the storyline, I don't think, right? Because we should just be, like, now midway through Chapter 3 in Azure. I mean, he just kind of brings it up as, like, something that they should probably do. They haven't actually declared their independence yet. And I forgot about Crossbow declaring independence until Abbott started rambling about it. Well, it's not like they're really going to go through with it, right? They don't even have a proper military. Oh, he doesn't know. He lacks critical information. Crossbell's new mayor was elected recently, wasn't it? What if he's bluffing about this whole independence thing just so he can get popular? Well, I mean, Fred is apparently smarter than every single person in Crossbell. Because that's what everyone should have thought, since, you know, nobody knew that he had a super secret death weapon laser of doom that could destroy everyone. You won't believe this. I actually saw Rufus Albarea the other day. He's even more handsome in the flesh. Of course, I should probably mention that I only saw him in passing while he was in his orbital car. I had no idea he was a member of the Academy's board of directors. I'm so jealous of you students now. What? Breaking news, radio personality extraordinaire Misty makes an appearance at the Thor's Military Academy Festival. I wish. Well, it doesn't cost anything to hope. Maybe I'll put in a request to the station. I mean, you know, that's probably foreshadowing. We got a notice the other day about how we're under suspicion of trying to monopolize the orbital airwaves. In layman's terms, it basically means the military wants to check out all our content so they can censor stuff they don't like. Chances are the Imperial Chronicles radio's behind this. They know we're not nearly as popular as we are, so they had to resort to playing dirty instead. Sleazeboss of the Imperial Chronicle radio started using dirty tact to bring us down. There's gotta be some way to get out of this. I don't want my station being censored by these scumbags. How about some sort of PR strategy? Get them. I stand behind Trista Radio. How goes the bookstore? Should have known that would happen. Turns out Kay doesn't even want to look at the study materials I ordered for him. And here I was thinking that he'd taken a liking to studying. I guess it was the phase after all. Cats, cats, cats. Brewing amazing coffee. Expert cookware. I mean, this is probably, I guess, Fee, Machias, I guess Milliam, because she's being a cook now. We should read the Imperial Chronicle as well, but we'll wait. Oh, don't worry guys, Reen's just gonna have to skip dinner again because he doesn't have the money because he's buying you books. Hashed beef rice. Wait, did I just buy the same book twice? No, these are different. The stamina steak? By God. One of the legendary food items has returned to us. Unfortunately, it's not something you can easily make since you have to grind hardy powders, but... Now we need some noodles and some omelets, and we're good. We will have the trifecta of food items. What am I doing? Oh yeah, what is this any good? Speed? Eh. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, the other books. Bro, we got too much stuff. Milliam joined the cooking club, didn't she? Maybe this is the one book she'd actually want to read. What is it? Cats, 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 and brewing amazing coffee? Marcus is a coffee drinker, right? I wonder if he's read this book. I mean, I guess we could ask him. He's standing about 8 feet away, but nah. That would involve talking to Marcus, which is out of the question. These cats are also adorable. Emma's a cat. Yeah, she is a cat lady. I mean, I could see it being Fee, because, you know, she's also kind of a cat, but... Oh, wait, do you want to, like, talk? You actually want to talk to us, so... See ya. He wants to engage in more than small talk, so, never talk to him. I try and help out with the Academy Festival each year, usually with things such as decorating the main gate and arranging flowers to send to invitees. It's kind of a fun challenge to see what sort of designs the students will request for me. But are we already almost ready to go? We'll have to go to the boutique, and we're pretty much done with main Trista. I always find myself looking forward to the Academy Festival. There's always so much to see. Besides, someone usually calls on us to make specific festival-related outfits. Given that today's a free day, I expect we'll see some students coming in today to place their orders. Don't even think about it, Reen. I already know what you're thinking. You're wanting to order some horny get-up. Veto. I veto it. Did we talk to you? Yeah, we did. Went to the radio station, went to the home. Still got the chat. Oh, yeah, we still have the upper half of Trista. Well, upper half is not really true upper section. Weird. We don't even have Sunday school today, but Kay's going to the church. Something's got to be up here. I just know it. Mom started doing the housework again. She stopped arguing with Dad, too. I guess it really was a good idea to tell him how I felt. No, you didn't cave or nothing. You did stop acting like an asshole. Annie sat me down the other day and told me that I need to make up with my husband. Perhaps refusing to do any housework was a little childish of me. The last thing I should be doing is making my children worry. Yeah, but like, I mean... You know, hopefully it's a compromise, right? Emil sat Gordon down and had a talk with him too. That might explain why he's not acting quite so haughty anymore. I mean, I guess it's progress. Get fished on. I forgot to hit buttons for a second there.
Now that's a catch.
Give me all of your fish.
Caught one.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Oh, well, no, we already have you. You're just a regular old catfish. Oh my god. He's got those moves.
Wow, this is a big one.
And we got so many of these little things.
Not bad.
See ya. Looks like Rosine's here today too. Seems like it's time for me to head in there and help her out. I'm such a good kid. Oh, but I mean to get to spend some time alone with Rosine. I'm definitely gonna help out all day. Kid, you're way too young to be this horny. Well, that's not really true, but... I heard Crossbell's trade conference was subjected to a terrorist attack. It would seem as though many lives are lost. Were they, though? I mean, it was mostly the terrorists. Most of the casualties on the terrorist side, but even so... all are equal in the eyes of Adios, regardless of their actions during life. I'm gonna have to give you the fat debate there. Oh, please grant these souls eternal rest. Where it has it, the terrorists sacrificed themselves for their cause. Why must such sorrow exist in this world? That sounds like a fantastic idea. You're the perfect candidate for this too, so I would have asked you myself had I thought of it first. Really? Thank goodness. I tend to have my hands full of schoolwork too, so there isn't much time for me to spend with the children. I'd like to use this opportunity to get to know them all a little better. Okay, what are we planning? Yeah, I think after I finish talking to everyone in Trista, I might want to restart the game. I'm seeing some little, maybe some like stutters or something, or restart my computer. They're minor, but they're definitely slightly noticeable. Oh, I stayed up pretty late coming up with the ideas for the festival, so I'm really tired, but I think it really brought us closer together as a class. It's kind of nice to have a big bonding events like this, don't you think? I was told to focus on festival stuff since the fencing club's closed today. I'm finally getting good too. I can even give Patrick a run for his money. Oh man, maybe I'll go back to my room and lift some weights. Just saying, if I ever have to fight with you again in combat, you better be a god. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm really curious about what Bridget's class is doing for the festival. Maybe I'll go try and get a sneak peek. Oh wait, kitty cat. Why is she staring at me like that? There, here's her stupid milk. Don't go trying to get us killed again, okay? Or get Elise killed. Wow, I had no idea such a delicious looking food existed! Wow, I had no idea such a delicious looking food existed! Okay, you did 5 regular tier bombs? How about it's almost time for the Academy Festival once again. How exciting! We're gonna fight. You can't just tell everyone you're going to fight. The hell I can't. I shouldn't go past here without a proper reason. My reason is I want to steal from the nobles. My apologies, I was lost in thought. Master Patrick has always been the type to put all of his passion towards achieving his goals. Watching him do so as a child was quite the heartwarming sight. Although he may have grown somewhat haughty, I can't help but look upon him as a younger brother of sorts. I do dearly wish to see him grow up to be a fine, Erebonian man. Oh, so an asshole? Well, yes. While he may have much still to learn, it is my utmost hope that he someday becomes a fine Erebonian gentleman. That's an oxymoron. If you were to romanticize it, if one were to romanticize it, it could be said that this is my one true wish. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get to the academy. I'm gonna save the game, and I will be right back after maybe restarting my computer. I don't know. It has been on for a few days, and sometimes after a rendering, like I think it's a lot of it's like a memory clogging up from rendering out videos. Maybe, I don't know. I do notice that if it's been like several days after having rendered out a bunch of videos, the computer as a whole gets a bit slower. So sometimes you just have to restart it. Be right back. All right, we're back. What is our actual quest for this chapter? We have, restarted the computer and everything, so hopefully we won't have any of those little micro stutters anymore. So I think with Mint, she wants us to meet her in the student union, so we'll go there last. And there's also you who wants to go to the gym. So we'll try and avoid the gym and the student union for now. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I wanted to say something and now I've forgotten. Oh yeah, so I just learned, it was revealed to me that today's Cold Steel video for some reason has no game audio. I have no earthly idea how it happened. Part 59. Now what I'm probably gonna do is, it's too late for me to like re-edit and render out the video and upload it in time. So I guess I'm just gonna upload this version with no game audio and then try and re-upload a fixed version tomorrow. But it's so odd, because like I very distinctly remember watching part of that episode and editing, and it had audio. I don't understand how it could have happened, but for some reason the edited version of 59 has no game audio, and it baffles me. I mainly just mention that because, well, in real time, as of me recording this, that video goes up in like an hour or so, but, in case you're wondering, I'll probably make a comment or something mentioning it as well, but yeah, that video has no game audio for reasons that I have no explanation for. Erebonian Folklore, Volume 3. Considering the size and history of the Erebonian Empire, it should come as no surprise that it has a wealth of folklore, perhaps more than any other nation on the continent. This is the last in a series of 3 books that will introduce a small number of the legends and traditions in Erebonia. It is my wish that this series will stimulate new interest in the rich history and mythology of this great nation. Dark Dragon, an evil dragon, is said to emerge from beneath the earth in Heimdall during the early Dark Ages. It is said that the miasma it exhaled turned the capital into a city of the dead, resulting in Erebonia's center being temporarily moved to St. Arc to the south. Although no hard evidence exists to verify these claims, there's a freaking bone dragon beneath the city. According to the legends, it was eventually vanquished by the Emperor and his knights. A great knight claimed to have appeared on the continent on numerous occasions since even before the Erebonian Empire was founded 1,000 years ago. Existing descriptions of it are vague and differ between regions, suggesting that its existence is mere legend. Immortal King. Terrifyingly, oh, we already fought you, dude. Terrifyingly powerful fiends which exist in many tales across the country, said to wield a staff and have a skull for a head. They are rumored to steal the lives of any who witness them. The origins of these particular creatures are unknown, and some provinces regard them as no different from the Grim Reaper. The Crimson Devil. A fabled devil said to wield 1,000 weapons. Accounts describe it as wreathed in flames, but only a small number of reports exist, all found in the area surrounding Heimdall. Okay. 1,000 weapons? Joke's on you, I've got 1,000 swords? Looks like all the first years have their festival plans well underway. The Academy Festival is a yearly tradition here at Thor, as a festival of the students for the students. It's only as esteemed as it is because of the blood, sweat, and tears of countless students before you. Don't let us down! You know what? Make your own fun. Class 1 requested that I do some research into the historical setting of the operette they'll be performing. You can only imagine the joys of having your own students call upon your aid. So I pulled an all-nighter, planning and prepping the outfits for maximum historical accuracy. They're nigh perfect! Wow, that must be pretty serious if they're willing to ask Instructor Thomas questions about history. Wow. Friggin' putting them on blast. And now for the props! I might not have slept, but I'm too motivated to stop now! Anybody upstairs? I mean, you can do it, I believe. There is somebody. You still studying, kid? I'm even so swamped with everything I need to prepare for the festival that I can't get any studying done. I'm gonna have to use my free day to make up for lost time. Just wing it, man. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? They probably won't let you fail, right? Worst case scenario, you end up in class 7 with the rest of us. Then, the only thing that bad will happen is that your life is put into constant mortal peril. You're meeting up with Toa later, aren't you? Have you come up with an idea for what to do for the festival yet? Not yet, but it sounds like she's got a good idea to share with us. Nice, looking forward to seeing what you end up doing. I'm not gonna poke my nose and decide what Class 7 should do. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with. It could just be my imagination, but Angie seems worried about something. She's not usually the type to think things through, but I've caught her lost in thought a couple times lately. That's definitely not normal, so I'm a bit worried. I actually received a request from her today. Do you think I might be related? Oh, seriously? If you got time, then try and help her out then. It might just be what she needs to get whatever she's worried about off her mind. I think we can buy this. Well, I feel like we'll get one for free. But I mean, what else are we going to use our wind quartz for? Nothing? Yeah, we'll go ahead and buy it. Same with, like, you can always use another tier all. Honestly, we could buy like a couple and maybe try and upgrade them. You know, give me another as well. And then this stuff. We already have the Yggdrasil. Okie dokie. Well, let's just go to the schoolhouse, forget all the quests. I offered to lend Fia a hand, but she refused. She insisted on doing this all on her own. Perhaps it would be best to support her from the shadow, so to speak. If she wants to, like, talk, no way, Jose. Celestine's attitude of late has been strange to say the least. I'm loath to suspect him, but could he be up to something behind my back? Patrick, are you okay? I wasn't, dreaming of you, Reen. What are you doing here? Can't you stand busy? Leave me be! The festival and fencing were weighing heavily enough on my mind as it is, now I'm beginning to doubt Celestine. I'm loath to suspect him, but could he be up to something behind my back? Okay, Eustace wants to talk? Too bad. At least I've heard rumors that your classes get to decide on what to do for the festival. Come now, you even trying. We're in class 1, I've already locked in our concept and planned out our rehearsal schedules. Can't exactly deny that, but you just watch. We're gonna come up with something so great I'll move you to tears. Oh, I certainly look forward to seeing you with my handkerchief at the ready. We really can't we really can't let Class 1 show us up. Definitely not. I'm excited to see what Class 7 does for the festival. With a bit of luck, perhaps you can come up with something that nips at the heels of our performance. As I predicted, Elisa and Ferris are getting along pretty well nowadays. They're still competitive, obviously, but it feels like they're trying to help each other improve at the same time. And that's what friends are for. We'll be helping the riding club with their festival preparations. They plan on making use of the majority of the field, so I am sure our assistance will be appreciated. The lacrosse club itself will be putting on an event, but hopefully everyone will enjoy the riding clubs. Okay. I'm hoping to use this year's festival as an opportunity to share the joys of riding. Unfortunately, I cannot deliver the optimal experience to everyone who comes by on my own. I'll need both Eustace and Paula's assistance in order to make this possible. I hope for this year's festival to introduce as many people as possible into the joy that is horse riding. I finally got to the point where I can ride a horse on my own. Riding used to be so scary for me, but it's nice to know I can trust the horse so completely now. Yeah, after we updated his BIOS, he's been so much easier. One of these days. Okay, so we're actually pretty much done with the outside for now. Take me to the main building? Only 1 month remains until the Academy Festival. Trista's Chamber of Commerce helps us put on the Academy Festival every year. If you need anything from the stores in town to help you prepare, feel free to ask. All of them will happily lend you a hand. Will they, though? For free? Well, of course not. It will cost you an arm and a leg. You'll be seeing a lot of Thor's alumni at the festival, including many military and government officials. You will likely feel nervous around such distinguished guests, but there's really no need to fret. Nor is there any reason to feel some sort of responsibility or obligation towards them. In the end, the festival isn't theirs, it's yours. Don't worry, that was never gonna be a concern. I don't respect anyone, ever. You still haven't been able to ascertain the terrorist's whereabouts. Speaking as a soldier of the Imperial Army, the sooner this issue can be settled, the better. I'm sure that you're aware, but the attack on Guerrilla Fortress is not to become public knowledge. Make sure not to let that information slip out. Bro, you really think members of Class 7 aren't gonna let that shit slip? Come on, man. I mean, come on. Not exactly the most secretive bunch, are they? Class 7 has still not decided what to do for the festival, correct? I do hope you realize that every other class has made their decision. What about Class 6? Have they made their decision? Huh? No? Well, haha. Ha 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 ha. Quit your lollygagging and just choose something. Your chosen event may well require approval, and that takes time. Can we set up a effigy of Vice Principal Heinrich and execute him? What? Of course not. Hurry up and decide already. Don't delude yourself with the thought that the whole world will wait for you. Actually, if Reen stands here, nothing bad will ever happen in the world ever again. As long as he never moves, the world will stay at peace. Hey, you seen Mint anywhere? She's been scheming something since this morning, and I just had this feeling of impending doom just looming over me. Ah, do you spare me? What could I have done to deserve a niece like her? As you know, Thor's is a long... Give me a medal! Thor's is a long history. This year will mark the 127th time the Academy Festival has been held. Events like these allow you students to become more independent through careful planning and execution. Please take this chance to face new trials, gain new knowledge, and strengthen your bonds with your classmates. That's all I have to say. Also, go risk your life in the schoolhouse for me. It'll be fun, I promise. You won't be paid for it, though. Our Academy Festival has a long and proud history behind it. I hope that you will take this chance to challenge new things. You already said that. I'm sorry, I'm going a little senile in my old age. Let's go talk to our buddy Geiler. What's up? It's right about this time of year when all the students come asking me for tools. I got everything they need right here. Then he just brings up his fist in a boxing formation pose. I don't know, I can't talk today. Measuring tapes check, boxing cutters check, super glue check. If you can use it to make something, it's right here. If you need any of that stuff, you know where to find me. You will have to fight me for it, though. I was Thor's boxing champ back in 1173. Our class is planning an attraction to help couples or couples in the making get those good vibrations going. Bonk. 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 Naturally, Margarita's very excited about the prospect. I wonder what sort of things will actually end up doing. No. No, please, I'm begging you. Don't do it. I see that smile on your face. Don't do it. I wonder what Alan's class is planning. I can't wait to find out. Oh. I was thinking we might want to hold a music class during this year's festival. Leave more than enough instruments to go around. Why not make use of that? I think teaching people who have never so much as touched an instrument would be something worth doing. There was a certain performance last year that surprised everyone, and nobody more so than us members of the Wind Orchestra. I mean, I'm guessing they'll probably go with it's like a pop angle, like maybe Toa's a J-pop princess, but I like the idea of her being a hardcore hip-hop artist. I don't know they actually finished their complete paintings in this game? I thought you could only have blank canvases. I don't know what I want to put on display at the festival. How it's something brand new? In fact, how about a model for you? Just think about it, I'll strike a breathtakingly sexy pose and you'll get to draw something a bit more intimate. They're not gonna let me display something like that. Notice, she did not object to the drawing, just the displaying. Lynn's never any fun. How can anyone turn down I offered a model for them? If he was gonna come here just to annoy me, I wish he'd turn around and go straight back to the gardening club. I can hardly believe we're only 1 month away from the festival. Alright everyone, time to decide what you'll be putting on display. Clara's piece seems like it should be ready soon. Does it though? Those bastards told me the art room wouldn't be closed during the festival if we didn't contribute somehow. But me and the first should pick up some art to hang. They must be fools think I gotta hand over the keys to my precious workshop. Phew, I've been so busy lately preparing for my club's art show at the festival. We're planning to display everything we've done this year, and there's so much of it that getting it all ready is exhausting. Looks like you really are suffering for your art. I'm still trying to think of a good idea for our class. I know you are too, so good luck with that. I'll do what I can. He really seems to have his hands full. Nope. See ya. Did we talk to you over here? I think we did, right? Yeah, you're just Bridget. Sorry, Elliot. You want to talk for real? Not yet. Later, buddy. Like I said, we're actually like kind of done talking already. But apparently Milliam's on the second floor. Did I walk past the cooking club? I think I did. It's club tradition to hold cooking classes during the festival. It's the perfect opportunity to spread the love of cooking. And with Milliam and Margarita here, these classes should be a lot of fun for everyone involved. It will also be extremely dangerous. You will most likely die. Milliam, how could you? I was just about to put the finishing touches on those cookies. You know, you shouldn't even bother with all that icky love potion stuff. They're way tastier this way. All I had to do was add a few drops of my special love potion to the cookies and he would have been mine. I cannot believe this. Is there anything better than homemade cookies? Maybe I'll make some too. Okie dokie. I think we're actually, this is like the fastest we've ever done the general talking for a free day. I mean, there's still the student union and the rest of the gym, but we'll start with student union, do our side quest with Mint, then we'll pivot to the gymnasium if we have time. And then we'll do bond events before we go to the schoolhouse. Probably, that'll be for next video, though. One of the first year's classes wanted to use the training hall for the festival. I decided we'd do them one better and have the club help them out with whatever they're doing. I hope our class's first years bring something worthwhile to the festival. Everyone's shoving all the grunt work onto us this year. Well, whatever, no choice but to get over with it. Get it over with. Regardless, this year's festival seems like it'll be a lot of fun. Does it? Pool's gonna be closed during the festival, so I figure I'll lend a hand to help I'll lend a hand to whoever needs my help. I might check out what all the club members are doing with their classes too. Help me. We need help. Klein was giving me a rundown of last year's festival. It sounds like everyone involved had a pretty great time. Guess it's gonna take some work if we want to top it. What? What did you say? I don't know what he said, man. If we want to top it, I think that's what he said. A girl named Mint's currently borrowing the kitchen. I figured she wanted to do something for the festival, but she says she's planning on cooking something for her uncle. What a thoughtful niece she is. How could I say no to hearing something like that? I'm sorry, Markov. You have to accept your fate. Last 7 still haven't decided what to do for the festival, right? I get why you don't take your time thinking it over, but you really should pick something soon. You could have the most amazing idea in the world, but if you can't prepare for it properly, it could turn out terrible. It's kind of looking. We could buy some stims. Buy some stimmies. Now, these are the ones that upgrade, right? Next. Wait, I feel like we've had Haku earlier, though. I mean, it's 440. That's... Okay, so these are definitely they upgrade into something else, but... I feel like we've seen the name of that sword before. She needs to see this through on her own. I'm not going to interfere. I just hope some of our plates are still intact by the time she's done. So I'm sorry to break the news to you. That is a ludicrous wish. Simply impossible. Cannot be done. I got started on our book right away. Emma's busy with her student council stuff, so I have to write for both of us. We're cutting it rather close now that the festival's only a month away, but I'll make sure we're done in time for the deadline. Okay, none of you want to talk? There's no Makias here? Oh yeah, because Makias is back in the library. Right? Yeah. No. The bookstore. We're trying to figure out how we're going to run our chess classes during the festival. The Overclass Chess Club plans on lending us their super ritzy boards and pieces. Hopefully we'll be able to teach a bunch of people just how much fun chess is. I never thought the day would come that we'd be helping stuff fun with the festival attraction. Despite my disbelief, I can't say it's an unpleasant prospect, however. Relations between our clubs have been much better since our match last month. Not only that, practice itself has become more enjoyable. How could we have let ourselves be separated for so long? How's it going? We haven't talked to you in a long time, Berry Girl. I hear the clubs are allowed to set up their own events for the festival. Perhaps I'll establish a ghost story hall where visitors can come listen to true tales of heart-stopping terror. Listeners beware, you're in for a scam! My lawyers have contacted me and told me that I cannot use that phrase anymore, else we will be sued. Upon further consideration, I'm quite taken with the idea of a ghost story hall. All I need is a right curse, and the vice principal will be more than willing to grant me permission. Now, Toa, you also don't want to talk, so you can be talked to. It's still a month until the start of the Academy Festival. There's still plenty of work for the Student Council to do already. It's no easy task, but the festival's success hinges on us doing our part to help everyone. Look at how energetic Toa is. You'd never believe she was caught up in the terrorist attack last month. We've got a lot of work to do, but if she's not letting it get her down, we won't either. Oh, Reen. Sorry, but I got another Student Council meeting right now. I'll probably be able to show you what I was talking about in the evening, though. Fine by me. We're meeting in the computer room, right? Yes, indeedy. You better get excited. We're just about to start a meeting, but I'll meet you in the computer room once we're done. You better get excited. I will not. I refuse. Let me in. Reen needs his mani-pedi. Alright, against my better judgment, let's try and help Mint. First things first, let's save. Take a sip of the sauce. You're Mint from the Wind Orchestra, I presume. Bro, don't act like you haven't talked to Mint every fucking time that you've been able to. I'm here to see you about a request you made to the student council. That must make you Reen then! Come on, girlie, don't pretend you don't know us. There's just a little something I'd like you to help me out with. You were planning on making some food as a present, weren't you? Well, then someone's lucky. Who's it for? It's actually Uncle Markov's birthday today, so I'm making it for him. He's always eating junk food and stuff, so I thought a delicious home-cooked meal would be the best present ever. Well, yes, but there's one problem with that sentence, and it's the word delicious. That's the one that I'm a little skeptical over. Even better, he's getting this amazing present from his super cute niece, too. I can see his joyful expression already. Well, sort of. Right? That's where you come in, Reen. I want you to give me some extra special inspiration about what to make. I don't know, just make a cake. Let me get this straight. You don't want me to actually help making the food? Pretty much, yeah. Besides, I've heard the only thing you can make is pizza, so... How confident are you in your cooking skills, by the way? You know, I'm pretty decent. You're really not, Reen. You actually suck at making almost everything. Wouldn't it have been a better idea to ask the cooking club about this, though? That's what I thought too, so I asked them first. The head of the club didn't seem like he wanted to teach me much, though. He gave me a big speech about how water isn't normally flammable, and you need to learn the basics or something. Oh, right. Maybe I should back out of this request while I still have the chance. Does that mean you've got no cooking experience at all, then? Well, she has a lot of experience, just maybe not, talent. I know how to peel a banana if that counts. It definitely doesn't. Well, either way, I'll pull it off somehow. I'm just that good. I don't understand how she can feel that confident. That aside, I'm glad you can cook at least. So, can you help me out right now? Fine. Alright, I'm in. So what exactly do you want me to do here? Thanks! Basically, I want you to decide on some meals that you think are just completely superb. And when you do, I want you to bring them here and show them to me. Is that all? Yep, I'll make something based on whatever you bring me. Right. Does it matter what kind of dishes I bring along? Oh yeah, I meant to mention that I'm planning on making a full course meal. So I need you to prepare 3 different dishes for me, 1 for each course. I don't really think beginners usually attempt to make a full course meal, but shoot for the stars, I guess. Anyway, once again, what kind of dishes are you looking for? It wouldn't be a full course meal without a nice starter, right? So I think some sort of soup would be good for that. After that, I'll need something for the main dish. And of course, we can't forget something delicious for dessert. You need me to bring you a soup, a main dish, and then a dessert. And you only need 1 of each, right? Understood, I'll get right on it. Thanks! Oh yeah, does Instructor Markov have any favorite foods or anything? It might be a good idea to bring along stuff that matches his taste. Oh, don't worry, he's not fuzzy. He'd probably eat out of the trash if I didn't stop him. I guess if we're talking specifics, it'd be good if you could bring me something nice and nutritious for him. He hasn't been looking too healthy lately, so it'd be nice to try and fix that. Nutritious, got it. I'll see what I can do. Thanks a lot, I can't wait to see what you bring me. Okay. Can I do some, like, recon by trying to talk to Markov and scoping him out? Being like, bro, what's your favorite vegetable? Hey, you seen Min anywhere? She's been scheming something. Come on. Give me a hint. Now, the problem is, I don't have access to my squad right now. So cooking's gonna be kind of a pain in the ass. I mean, we can... Okay, we have some jewel potage, so that works for our soup. Now, our main dish... Fried fish, that's not really that... There's refreshing pasta soup. We'll actually maybe use that. That's pretty nutritious, right? Hashed beef rice. We don't have any of that. Plus, I mean, seriously, look at Reen. Reen can't cook for shit. My man is awful at literally everything except pizza. I guess he's mediocre, really, at everything except pizza. And we don't have the hearty powder to make super pizza. Well, we have some super pizzas with us. Well, what type of foods do we have that we don't actually have recipes for? Okay, so we've got an omelet, an elegant sandwich, elegant fried fish. I mean, that's not very nutritious. But honestly, none of this shit's nutritious. I mean, maybe a sandwich, but a sandwich seems so lame. And I mean, honestly, I think, well, do we have any, like, dessert stuff there? We got wobbly pudding, dude. What else do you want? Bro, it wobbles. It weeble wobbles, but it don't fall down. So I don't know if we'll get, like, the perfect score here, but I think we'll do okay. Show her some superb dishes. Oh, Rena, you figured out what to give me for all 3 courses yet? Well then, can you show what you got in mind, starting with the soup? Sure. Soft and fluffy omelet. That's pretty I feel like, I mean, it's our lowest quality food. Like, it's an easy food to make and something you have access to very early. But it fits the description of being most nutritious, I would say. Bro, you're getting soup. You're getting all kinds of soup. Okay, let me go. I mean, the soup is also fairly, I mean, I don't know what the ingredients are, but for the soup dish, you chose jewel pottage. For the main dish, you chose celestial pasta soup. And for the dessert, you chose wobbly pudding. Have I got all that right? Fucking sure. Yeah, I decided to go with these 3. So you'll be taste testing all of them? Yep. Okay, time to see what these all taste like. Reen, they taste kind of old, like they've been sitting in your back pocket for months. That was delicious. I feel really full of energy too. That was perfect. Let's go. Now I think I know just what to make him. What is it? Time to get cooking. Good luck. Also, Reen, could you go get me some dirt and gravel from outside? I need it for, the food. Those are not appetizing sounds. It's done. Look and be amazed by the power of a niece's love for her uncle. I'm gonna call it the Mint Special Omega. Oh wow, that actually is good. It's kind of a risotto, right? Oh, come on, Reen, don't be silly. It's clearly a gratin. I don't know, man. But clearly, we don't have that fancy shit, okay? You eat sandwiches. That's all you get where I'm from. It looks nothing like a gratin and everything like a risotto, but who am I to argue? Hey, I know. Why don't you try some too? Think of it as a reward. I mean, more than enough for us, so have a little sample. Sure. And then Reen died. The end. Reen and Mint ate some of the Mint Special Omega. A bitterly unique taste filled Reen's mouth, and he recovered 100 CP. I don't need CP right now, actually. So it's like our tomato juice from, or tomato shake smoothie from Zero and Azure. Well, that's certainly unique, I'll give you that. Well, I think it might be healthy, at least. I'm sorry it doesn't taste very good, though. Hey, it's not all bad. Besides, it's a thought that counts, right? I'm sure Instructor Markov will be happy no matter what it tastes like. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Besides, even if the main dish turned out to be some kind of disaster, the soup and dessert will make up for it. That's the spirit. By the way, you ended up with a lot of leftover ingredients that I don't know what to do with. Do you want to take some of them off my hands? Absolutely. Give me all kinds of powders. Ingredients that went into that? Sure, if you insist, it never hurts to have some extra ingredients. Okay, here you go then. And this just pulls out a bunch of nails and screws. Give me powder. Give me powder. Give me powder. Let's go. Wow, you really did have a lot. Well, time for me to get started on the other courses. Thanks for all the help today, Reen. No problem. Good luck with your cooking. We've now become more powerful than God himself with the power of the hearty powder. We cannot be defeated. Okay, so now the question is, so we're at like 50 minutes almost. Kind of an awkward amount of time. Like, we could try and get started on the main story quest. We don't have enough time to do all the bond events. Here's what we do. There's only there's 4 bond events here. There's 4 in the other, so we could do like half of them now, maybe. So we'll do Eustace's, Fee's, Elliot's, and Gaius's bonds now. Then at the start of the next video, we will do, we'll start things off with Angelica's quest, and then do our bond events. Head to, the schoolhouse. Oh boy. This is like the fastest a free day's ever gone by. The riding club is planning to hold a contest of sorts, largely helmed by second-year volunteers. In addition, there will be apparently a trial corner for those without much experience on horse riding. That sounds pretty interesting. I like the idea of giving people who don't usually get the chance to go riding the opportunity to experience it. Well, we'll make sure the horses are well trained for it, though, to reduce the risk of accidents. I intend on having an idea ready to propose to our class by the evening. We'll be counting on you then. Maybe I should give him a hand. Anything I could lend a hand with? I'm free right now, so just let me know if there is. Follow me, then I have just a job for you. Take off your pants, Reen. For reasons. This is one relaxed horse. We're planning to let beginners ride him during the Academy Festival. He's very patient, even with inexperienced riders. Yeah, I can't imagine you'd have anything to worry about with a horse this gentle. I wouldn't make assumptions just yet. We have yet to test the limits of his stamina. Follow me, we're heading to the highway. Got it. This brings back memories. Rufus and I also often used to go horse riding like this together. I can relate. I used to ask my dad to take me along with him whenever he went hunting. I'd like to meet your father one day. Huh? You and I have similar backgrounds, and not just in the sense that we're nobles. Wouldn't you agree? I would, with the biggest similarity being that by common standards, we're not true nobles. Precisely, that's why I'm so curious about your upbringing. Rufus also mentioned that your father taught him about falconry some 10 years ago. I believe I can learn much about the nature of Erebonian nobility from him. It's really weird to hear a friend of yours heap praises on your dad. But sure, I'd be happy to introduce you sometime. I want to show off all the great friends I made here at Thor's anyway. As saccharine as always. Still. What? Let's go back to the academy. Don't drag your heels. I'm pretty sure I just heard him say thank you there. Hey, wait up! Aww. And so they race back to the academy. Oh yeah, that reminds me. What the hell is the level 5? Oh, we can't see it yet? Or maybe we can. Increases the power of Rush? Okay. Yeah, that's like really good. That's like extremely Omega tier good. Like, bro. 50 CP or... I mean, status ailments is okay, but it's so situational and, like, luck-based. Because, like, most of the times this procs, it probably won't even do anything that helpful. Sheer 50 CP is, like, almost always useful. But yeah, I think Elisa maybe has the best level 4. Protective Wall is also very good. Deadly Assist. That one's pretty good as well. Then maybe Vengeance. Art Support, it's not an every time thing, and it's only a 20% boost. And you have to have 2 art users linked together. And the thing is that really only Reen gets his links up high enough to access level 4s. So I think like Art Support is by far the worst one. Auto Charge is also really bad. At least just because you have to think about how well they work with Reen for the most part. Now maybe Because, like, some of them do seem good, but all the art-based ones aren't that great since they can't... Because, like, really all of our links right now are still only at, like, level 2 with most of the side characters. Like, they're starting to just now get the 3s, basically. So maybe by, like, the very end of the game, some of the level 4 ones will be good, but... Oh, yeah, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, we were supposed to, be doing bond stuff. Whoa, are these the flowers you planted? I didn't realize so many of them would bloom at the same time. Great job, Fee. You helped. I'm gonna give some of them out now. Sounds like a good idea to me. Nothing wrong with showing off the fruits of your efforts. Yep. I'm still thinking of stuff for the festival, too. Thanks, but it's fine if you focus on this for now. Cheers. Maybe I should help with the flower deliveries. Need a hand with those? Sure. Let's start potting. I'm on it. Green helped Fee pot her flowers. These flowers are really pretty. Did you ever find out what they're called? Edel said they're an herb. They're used for all kinds of remedies. Very practical. Oh, your old Jaeger Corps probably got a lot of use out of them then. Oh, one more thing. Apparently they symbolize familial love. Ah. Do you miss the others in the Corps? Kind of. I don't feel lonely, though. I like it here. Glad to hear it. I never thought I'd be able to raise these. I didn't understand what Edel meant by giving them love and all that. I don't think that's the case. In fact, I think you're the only person who could have raised them so well. You spent plenty of time with all of us by this point. We're almost like a family of our own, and I know you care about us. Maybe you're right. How wonderful. Quit stalking. Oh, Edel pulled Fee to her chest and hugged her tightly. Fee is the head of the gardening club. There's not a thing in the world that could make me happier. Now you should go spread your love by delivering your flowers to everyone. Can't breathe. I can't say I ever wanted to trade places with Fee before now. I really am happy for her, though. Green and Fee took the flowers off and they went. Hey, Laura gets one. Makes sense, makes sense. Where's our flower? Where's our flower? He walked around handing out flowers as a way of saying thank you to the people who had helped her during the year. Yeah, wait, that's not us. That's her room, I think. Is that, no, that is it. No, that's Reen's room. Once they finished, Fee handed the last one to Reen and returned to the gardening club. Ooh, level 5. The Rush 2 is going to be definitely more useful with her than it would be with, than it is with, Eustace. I'm still trying to come up with something to do for the festival. Not having a whole lot of luck so far, though. Figured on doing a fishing competition, but there's no point if I'm the only one that enters. Ideas aren't exactly leaping to my mind. Maybe I should go ask my brother for his advice. Don't talk to me about your brother, okay? I'm still mad that I've messed up the fishing quest in Azure. I mean, not really mad, but, disappointed.
Caught one.
Welcome to the squad, Carp. Your kind has already been in our back pocket for many a year. Let's do some beginners. Maybe we missed some starter level fish.
Caught one.
Just out of curiosity. Plus, we don't really trade in most of our points anyway, so...
What even is this?
This was a fool's errand.
Not bad.
Okay, so we want to talk to Gaius and the Elster. We'll do Gaius first, then that boy Elliot. No, that's cooking. Yeah, I've been so busy lately preparing for my club's art show at the festival. We're planning to display... Yeah, we already read this part. Mind if I help you out with that? Doing it all on your own seems tough. You sure? Well, I think I'll take you up on your offer. Could you help me sort through my own works then? Reen helped Gaius organize the art club's display for the festival. Phew, that's a lot of art. Wouldn't be so bad if we could lug everything around, but it's art, so I need to be extra careful. Can't let Gaius down, though. It's painting. Looks like you found it. Oh, is it his painting of us? I was hoping to keep it hidden until it was finished, but that's life. So it is yours after all, come on. Okay, it's not. I guess that you wouldn't really be able to make it his painting of us because of, you know, the continuity of the fact that you don't have to have seen that event to see this one, but that would be kind of cool if it referenced that, the previous Bond event with Gaius, or one of the previous ones. That's the Nord Highlands, isn't it? Yes, indeed. I received a letter from my family the other day which contained a picture of the Nord. Picture of Nord, I based my painting on that. It still needs a few finishing touches, though. Even incomplete, this is incredible. It's like I'm back in the Highlands, taking in the view. There are even people on the hill, too. Hold on, is that? That's right, Class 7. There's a lot of beauty in the Highlands that you weren't able to experience in our field study. I hope to share that with all of you. The hope never left my mind as I was painting. Thank you, Gaius. I'd love to see more of the Highlands, especially if we can bring along our classmates who couldn't make it last time. You and me both. I look forward to all of us riding through the hills together when that time comes. Here's hoping it comes soon. Until then, I'm going to get this turned into a Steam trading card. Think of all the money I could make. That piece of art, I think, is actually a Steam trading card, which is kind of interesting little detail. Make it to the, or maybe it's an achievement image. I can't remember. I know I've seen the picture before. I make it a point to finish my painting of the Highlands in time for the festival. I hope you'll be able to come and see the finished piece. Okay, so we got Elliot. First things first, let's talk to Markov, see if he has new dialogue now that he's been delivered the death soup. No, still the same. Ellie, buddy, what's up? How's it going, Reen? Come up with any good ideas yet? I haven't had much luck myself, so I came up here hoping some inspiration would find its way into my head. Same here, really. Looks like Toa has a care package of inspiration ready to show us, though. Well, knowing her, I'm sure whatever she's got in mind will be a big help. By the way, the Wind Orchestra decided that we're going to hold music classes at the festival. That sounds like a good idea, actually. I'm hoping it'll be a good way to get more people into music. I'll be helping the club out with the classes as much as I can. Could I hang out with Elliot for a while? Abso-frickin-lutely. Well, I've still got some time for him supposed to meet up with Toa. Mind if I hang out here with you? Haha, no problemo! Oh yeah, you know I mentioned that Toa had an idea that we could use for the festival? Based on what you said yesterday, you might end up being the biggest part. Seriously, I wonder what it could be. I guess we won't know until I ask her. One way or another, we need to decide on something tonight. Yeah, fingers crossed. With all the excitement right now, Thor's hardly even feels like an academy. There's an entire month to go, but the festival is the only thing on everyone's mind. It's wild, even the upper class students are taking initiative. They're working with their own two hands too. I don't think there's too many academies like this one. I'm with you there. Hey, I know this might not be the right time, but... You know, I was pretty upset that I couldn't attend the music academy at first. But I'm over it, thanks to you guys. I'm glad I was able to attend Thor's. I feel the same way. It's been half a year now, let's see if we can top it the second half. Definitely. But before we worry about that, we've got to figure out our own plans for the festival. Oh yeah, that probably takes priority. On another note, you have your violin on you, right? Would you mind playing it for a bit? Sure. Maybe a little music will inspire us to go up with something great. Elliot, you just keep that in your back pocket at all times? Then a strong gust of wind knocks it out of his hands, crushing it into 1,000 pieces below, and it's all Reen's fault. Welcome to the level 5 gang, Elliot. It's an exclusive club. Only the coolest of cool kids belong to it. How was that? I'd love all our classmates to hear me play someday. Yeah, shame on them for not showing up to the festival. I mean, even Reen showed up and he was busy as hell that day. Come on. Can't believe you disrespected our boy like that. Alright, that's going to be it for this video. Next time we will do Angelica's quest, then we will head back over to Trista proper, do the remaining free time bond events, and then go to the schoolhouse. Oh boy. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.